Poem.
This is my own poem right here. And it's called New Sinning for a New World. Sins. Such a confusing mess of words describing antiquated rules around desire and the disdain for unadulterated want. You know what I find to be a sin? The undisclosed crush that could have been. The night you traded a raucous sensual romp for going home and getting a good night's sleep. The terror of rejection that has caused so many of us to remain quiet in the face of lust. No isn't an easy word to hear, but it does lead you closer to that yes that will feed you at a much deeper level. We are taught to keep quiet about our longings that drip like sacred fountains from our cocks and cunts, but that quiet is the sin. The silence that leads us to lonely rooms painted in what if and could be pastels. Never quite punching through into the color spectrum in a way that's truly memorable, these rooms are where mediocrity sleeps. These rooms have housed all of us at some point. These rooms should be locked and stored in the house of mysteries, never to be uncovered with locks that are ever-changing triptychs. Bring me to the house of bold beauty and salacious sensuality. Those walls are reds and blues, purples the color of bruises left by bite marks and paddles. Give me deep wood grains stained to remind me that every step upon a floor is just one more story. Sin, you are every moment I'm not living this life. When I lock myself away from what and whom I desire, I'm spitting on the holy fire that burns inside us all. Let's rewrite the text around lust. In bardic tradition, the story always changes a little bit with every telling, bringing to light the individual truths of that age. Well, the truth is, if someone wants you, they should tell you. Let the cards lay where they lay. And if it doesn't work, we can stop pining away. Someone, probably more someones than you can count on, every hand in this room wants you to run your tongue from top to bottom, up and down their bodaciously beautiful body. And yes, all bodies are beautiful, and it's great for you to know that about yourselves, you sexy motherfuckers. Pride is what we're told is a sin, so that our confidence is kept low and our subservience to those telling us we're being vain is kept strong. New sin? Not recognizing how fucking sexy you are. That's right. I want us all to own this shit. I want us all to howl. Because look at us. Look at the person next to you. They are a smoke show waiting to burn this house down. Yes, it's never all about your looks, but you all look sextacularly delicious in the eyes of this hungry wolf. Next sin, not gorging on the delicacies of this existence. Not languishing in every succulent piece of flesh, tender, juicy fruit, savory delight, or decadently sweet confection. Your tongue, lips, and teeth can twist themselves around life. And life is too short. There are those that would have us believe that a life of pure restraint will lead us to an afterlife of jubilant exultation. Check, please, on that tale. Let's stop looking for the best of it once we're not here. Eat it, drink it, lick it, suck it, and if it's not hurting anybody and all parties are consenting, then fuck it. New sin, not murdering old school patriarchal ideas about how we should be realized. Should you kill someone? Probably not. Should you be wrathful against the bad ideas of the past and the ignorance trying to be birthed into tomorrow? Abso-fucking-lutely. Stomp that puritanical flame out, derail that old-timey train of thought, and let its passengers pull themselves out of the wreckage to be born again as the lustful, hungry vagabonds that will build a resplendent new Sodom and Gomorrah, where all are welcome to express their individuality, free of an oppressive past. Sounds like a lot of work? It's not. Everyone here is doing it right now. opening up those synaptic pathways to let the light of who you are, who you want, and what you're going to do about it saturate those thoughts so they can grow. How can I possibly know this? Because I can taste your desire on the air between sips of your cocktails and kisses of your lover. They taste like spring. They taste like new beginnings salted in the antiquated thoughts of sins. They taste like the nape of my lover's neck between my teeth as we both come. New sin, not stealing someone's heart. You envy the love they have inside them, then build enough of a space inside of you to hold it. We all leave our hearts out there, some just more covered, some a little spiky, some a weird shape, so that onlookers aren't sure exactly what they're seeing until they get close. Everyone needs their heart to be stolen by someone at some point. Be a thief in the night. Just steal it because you really want it, not just because you can. New sin, be lazy with a lover. Lounge around with nothing to do but each other. Look for no reason to be busy if it's not either you or the splendidly naked and willing human you have taken the day with to lovingly smother. Be the gravy to their biscuits. If you ain't down with that, remember, I'm in the South, and get with it. Lastly, I'll end with a thing we all associate as bad. I'll end with greed. It doesn't have to be. Have you ever been greedy with time, wanting to take more of your partner's time so you can experience more of their body, more of their moans, more of their cries to some otherworldly presence in the name of the sweet fuck you're both experiencing? Did it feel wrong? Hell no. So the last sin I'll speak on is this. If you aren't greedy with your partner's body, then why are you there? Be so present in the moments you have together that ending them feels painful. That the thought of not touching them breeds longing. You need their time, their touch, the cry from their trembling lips to feel the world is right while your heart is throbbing. Be greedy with your lover. Let them know your time together is all the riches in the world, and that in the moment that you're sharing is the only one that matters. And you are present, be they man, woman, non-binary, or some other creature-tastic swirl. There have been so many books written on how we should be and what kind of life we should live in accordance with the world, the way it used to be. But I say those words are dust. And that we can make our own religions, founded on truth and the earnest nature of lust. I found the Holy Ghost between 4 bedposts and found God in the wet spots of bed sheets. So let's write the next chapter where sins aren't about restraint from evil things, but are founded on us not living our truest lives for everyone to see.
Oh my goodness. That was a religious experience.
I'm going to eat some snakes in a second too. So.
Good. All right. You just took me to church.
That was beautiful.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure.
If there were ever a creed for what we try to do, I think that poem perfectly encapsulates it.
Absolutely.
Like we as the collective we, like with the kind of work that we do and the conversations that we strive to have, that's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Also, Allison Natalie writes in and says, geez, that was amazing. My mom writes in and says, great poetry. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you, Monty.
Love you, Mom.
That was really awesome. Are you?
I mean, well, I initially reached out to you probably a year ago, when we first started doing this show, because I knew that what you do would fit very well with our message, and our theme. So just thanks for being you as always,
My pleasure.
Yeah.
My pleasure. What you guys are offering up to people is amazing. I really am. I'm honored to be part of it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, thank you. And
gracing us with your
likewise
presence. Yeah.
for everything that you do, honestly.
Yeah.